Alright guys, today we're going to be making a sculpture. To start off with your artwork, you're going to do a little design first before we start to cut into it. On this side here, on your side of your paper, you're going to take some markers and I want you to draw some type of design using lines, shapes, and colors. Doesn't really matter what you do because we will be cutting into it. But you're going to go ahead and just use lines. Any types of lines, shapes, and then colors are what I have in my hand here throughout the work to create some type of design. Now it's going to be an abstract picture, so it's not going to be really a picture of anything. It's just there to create a little bit more of an interest throughout our work. Alright, take about 5 minutes to do this first part. Alright guys, hopefully you had a good chance to do some decoration design on your piece of paper here. What you're going to do next is you're going to turn it over like this. And actually, you know what? We'll keep this design up and we're going to fold across here. We're going to keep the design on the inside. Okay, so the design is on the inside. Like a little booklet now. I got artwork on the inside. I have it folded up like a little booklet. I'm going to help you out here today by showing you where you're going to put some lines and dots now because we're going to make some cuts in a little bit. Okay? So I want you to take now a pencil in front of you, and I want you to come over a little bit, so make sure this is the folded side. Okay, the part where you folded it. You're going to come over a little bit and we're going to make a line that comes down here. Okay. On this line now, I'm going to put 4 dots. So I'm going to come down and I'm going to space them out. 1, 2, 3, and 4. On the bottom here, right up off of the bottom, I'm going to put 4 more dots. 1, 2, 3, and 4. The ones at the bottom are going to be closer together than the ones up here. The next thing we're going to do is we're going to draw some type of line that goes from this dot to here. So I'm just going to do kind of like a curved line that comes up over here. Okay, so we'll move over to the next one now. I'm going to go from here up to this dot. So I could change it up. I could do a zigzag if I wanted to. Here, I'm going to do another one. Just make sure you don't touch any of these other lines because we'll be cutting in a little bit. And then for this last one, I'm going to come up around here. Do it how you want, but don't go too crazy because again, you'll have to cut that line out. Okay. After that, I'm going to be making a cut now through both sheets of paper on these lines that I made, but I'm not going to go past this dot here. So I'm going to start over here and I'm going to make a cut, trying to stay on that line going through 2 sheets of paper. Hopefully you didn't draw too hard of a line while you're doing this, but do your best, try to follow that line. And I'm almost there. I don't want to go too far though. I got to stop right when I get to that dot there. I stop. Okay. I'm going to do the next one now. Stop. And one more. Okay. Now I'm going to place it down on the table. I'm going to open it up. It's almost going to look like maybe a spider or a monster now, even though I don't really want that. Okay. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to try to turn this into a sculpture. So I'm going to take these pieces here, they're kind of like legs, and I'm going to be folding over some of them. I'm going to probably do like half of them and then kind of see how it looks after that. Ooh, I can see part of my design that got cut up. Just kind of folding those over. Okay. And then I kind of bring it up. Ooh, it looks like it's already there to stand up. And what you could do now, guys, now you could do it how you want. You can fold it in different directions. I like to see what happens when I fold it in different ways, like back and forth. You know, there's really not one right way to do this project. You just kind of go with it and see what type of sculpture now you can make and how you can get it to stand up on its own. Sometimes it looks better if you just kind of play around with it and bending it right on those legs there. And that's kind of cool. I like how that turned out. Now after this, guys, you could do what you want with the sculpture. I like to make a sculpture park. Okay, so I can take this now and I can actually put it on here for a sculpture park. Now it's not going to get stuck down there unless I fold over on the bottom. So if I do like little tabs on the bottom, I can actually get it to stay down. So I have to do it on all of them though if I want that to work. So I just have to fold over on these little pieces, and then I'm going to be using a glue stick to glue it down. Let me show you another one that I had made last year actually. This one was an orange one, and here you can see I have it glued down, and I was making a sculpture park, so I was doing a road around here. You can create other little pop-ups. I'll have some scrap papers out for you. You can draw on there, and you could even hide something in your sculpture, like something that you've never seen before could be hidden inside your sculpture where you draw. Alright guys, can't wait to see what you come up with for your sculptures today, and do quality work.